Good day mga kabuhas. We are your student from Grade 1 EPP, Group 8. And we are here for the demo teach. And here is our lesson plan and is for EPP swimming. So allow us to start.
Everybody, please stand up for our opening prayer. Amen. Please arrange your chair and pick up some pieces of papers. Say present if your name is called. Before we start our lesson this morning, I want you to listen, participate, raise your hand, and when your answer is said properly. Understand, class? Class, before we proceed with our new lesson, who among you remember the lesson discussed last Friday? So, before we start, I want you to stand for our energizer. Watermelon, watermelon, papaya, papaya, banana, 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 fruit salad, fruit salad.
So very good class. Are you all energized? Great. So I have a question. What is this? No, Mia, it's not a cookie. It's actually a sewing kit. Some of our homes have sewing kit, right? And our grandma and mom hide in cookies or in ice cream containers. So our topic for today are sewing tools and supplies. And our objectives are to be, our pupils are expected to be knowledgeable on to have how to safely handle sewing tools, identify sewing tools, and taking your good care of sewing tools. Did you all understood? So let's play a game, sewing or not. And the game is saying yes or no if it's a sewing tool or not. So let's start. Is a needle a sewing tool? Yes. Is a spoon a sewing tool? No, spoons are for feeding our mouth. So it's not for sewing tools. Are threads for sewing tools? Yes, threads, especially threads, are for sewing tools. Is glue for sewing tools? No, glue is for paper. Is a thimble a sewing tool? Yes, a thimble is a sewing tool. So, did you have fun? So, let's start. What is sewing? Sewing joins fabric using a needle, thread, other tools. We sew to make or fix clothes and other items. We use it at home, in schools, and factory. And why do we sew? We sew to fix torn clothes, like this, a jacket, or even a curtain. Making bags, making cushions, and other projects in school or gifts. So I'm gonna show you the types of sewing tools. Sewing tools, to be precise. So the type of sewing tools is measuring tools. Can you explain what is a measuring tool? Yes, Jonathan. Yes, measuring tools is to measure, like this, a tape measure or a ruler. It is used to measure the length or the width of a fabric. And next is cutting tools. In the word cutting, it cuts fabric, and the tool used is a scissor. There are types of scissor in tailoring. Keep that in mind. And the next is marking tools. What is a marking tool? Marking tools is used to create a line, shape, or to actually measure it also, like a chalk, or to be precise, a tailor's chalk. They make it so that the fabric is precisely measured and cut. And next is sewing tools. To be precise, sewing tools like needles and threads. These are the two main tools to sew. And they sew objects and fix them and keep them together. For the next is fastening tools. What is fastening tools? Yes, Argus. Yes, fastening tools is where you put the objects and the tools that is used, like threads, needles, your chalk, tailor's chalk, or scissors, and everything that is used in sewing. How about protective tools? Sewing can sometimes sometimes hurt us, and we use it protective tools like thimble to protect our fingers from getting pricked. And the next is the removing tools, such as like this, the it is used, so removing tools, it is used to remove object like threads. If you sometimes make an error, and so on. And nextly, the tool safety tips. For in this topic, safety first. We must be safe to use needles because it might cause to harm us. Be careful like scissors, needles, and do not put it anywhere, and put it in the fastening tool. Do not keep the tools in the sewing kit when not in use. So safety first to avoid accidents. So did you all understand? Very good.
This time we're going to have a activity. So we have a two types of activity. So first one is collaborative activity and the second one is the individual activity. So for the collaborative activity, we're going to identify the tools, and we're going to identify that if that was a sewing tools, marking tools, or cutting tools. So for the individual activity is you have to connect the names of the tools that are put there. So for our generalization, do you have any questions, clarifications before we end our class? And so, Jeff, you explain to us what did you learn today. Okay, thank you. You have a good memory.
So, okay class, we have activity first. Okay class, are you already done? So, pass it to the front. So, before we end our discussion, we have an assignment and pass it tomorrow.